Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sunday. I'm Tanya Powell Edwards. I am an entrepreneur, a guidance counselor, and a life coach. And today I want to take a few minutes to share with you a venture that we're doing that's very important to us and we hope also very important to you. So I'm going to be talking about mental health in a little bit for this episode, but join me. The information promises to be very useful and you can share it with a friend. I'm also going to ask you to like this video, to share it with a friend, subscribe to the channel so that you can be updated when we do additional videos. So, today let's talk empowerment first, and I want to share an empowerment quote with you. And this quote is from someone called Steve Maraboli, and it says, "We all make mistakes, have struggles, and even regret things in our past. But you are not your mistakes, you are not your struggle, and you are here now with the power to shape your day and your future. You have power." And that takes me to what I really want to talk about today, which is mental health. And notice I said mental health, not necessarily mental illness, because we have to learn to protect our mental health so that we don't become mentally ill. So I'm going to give you a basic definition of mental health. It refers to cognitive, which is the way we think, behavioral and emotional well-being. It is also about how people think, how we feel, and how we behave. And some people use the term mental health to talk about the absence of a disorder. And we are aware that there are many mental health disorders that are out there, one of which is schizophrenia. But schizophrenia is not the only mental disorder. People can be diagnosed as manic depressive, or they could have a bipolar disorder, and there are many others. But even when I talk about things, I want to be very clear that in my training as a guidance counselor, it is very important for us not to quickly add labels to ourselves. And so, a clinical psychologist or a psychiatrist, someone trained at the doctoral level, is going to be needed for us to confirm any diagnosis. So, if you hear me talk about schizophrenia or bipolar or manic depressive or any other disorder, please do not quickly label yourself or label anyone else, right? Because we're just highlighting some of them but not diagnosing or suggesting to you that you have any of these mental illnesses. But it's very important for us to know that mental illness exists. And so, if we do not want to go the way of mental illness, that we have to protect our mental health. And if you are already have been diagnosed with a mental illness, you have to learn how to take the steps to become as mentally healthy as is possible. So, mental health or the absence of it can affect our daily living, our relationships, and also our physical health. So, at this point, I want to just take the time to invite you to a mental health forum that myself, Tanya Powell Edwards, and my co-visionary, Carlene Willis Walker, is hosting on June 4, 2021, and it's going to be at 6 p.m. Jamaica time, but 7 p.m. if you're in the US and Canada. And if you're seeing this and you're in another country, you can check the time zones and you can register for this. Who should attend this mental health conversation? Guidance counselors should, as a reminder of how mental health is important. You should recommend that parents, mothers and fathers, victims of abuse, or if you're just stressed out or if you're depressed or so, these are persons who really should come. And if you're in the helping profession as a life coach or any other type of person, you should also want to be there. It is free. And when I say free, I don't want to devalue it. All it means is that me and the person sponsoring it have paid the price so that it can be free to you to attend, because we want as many persons as possible to attend. So, how can you attend? And you know, the beauty of it is you can attend from the comfort of your living room. You can attend from the comfort of your car. You can attend in the comfort of your bed, right? So it's a Zoom forum. We're conducting it on Zoom. And all you have to do is go to www.tanyapowelledwards.com. And my Tanya is spelled with a Tanya. So it's www.tanyapowelledwards.com to register. You're going to see a flyer marked Mental Health is Wealth. And at the bottom of the flyer, there is a button called Book Now. When you click on Book Now, it's going to open to a calendar with June 4 highlighted. You're going to press on June 4 and complete the registration process, which takes maybe about 60 seconds, right? So it's very easy. You will then get an email in your inbox with the login codes. Please, we want this to be a success because we believe that we're doing our part to help you live your best life now. So head on over to www.tanyapowelledwards.com and book your seat. Share this video with a friend. Encourage them to come along. The speaker for the event, the main speaker, is going to be Trudy King, and she is trained as a first aid mental health responder, as well as she's the director for empowering children and families. So it promises to be a great event. We're going to have a time of prayer as well, but the entire engagement should be 2 hours maximum, and we like to keep our time because we believe time is valuable and you have to learn and then go put it in practice, and you have to spend time with your families, and so we will not go over 2 hours. So please protect your mental health. And we don't want stress and depression and problems in your interpersonal relationships, such as marriage or with your children, to affect how you enjoy life. Because I want to keep this video short, I'm just gonna go into quickly just about 1 or 2 scriptures. Now, I share scriptures with the understanding that not everybody is a Christian or not everyone is religious. But if I'm going to do this, I have to be honest with you that it is scripture and counseling that have helped me to be living a better life than I've had in the past. And one of those scriptures is, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, which has also been written as a book. The other one that helps me is in Philippians 4 verses 6, 7, 8, and 9, which really says, when you're in distress or you have problems that are bothering your mind, present them to God in prayer. And the peace of God that passes all understanding will flood your heart and your mind, so that whatever things are good and lovely and just, you can think on these things. Because guess what? You can't be positive if you are thinking negative. The two don't go together, right? And so we're inviting you to this forum. Additionally, I'm exploring doing a live show on Facebook as well as YouTube. And so if you want to hear more, leave a comment at the end of this session and let me know your thoughts on that. And I'm just going to share with you just a little bit about myself in closing. I'm Tanya Powell Edwards. I'm the owner of Taynas Body Care. We make natural products, as well as, because I'm trained as a guidance counselor and I interact so many times with people and see myself as a change agent, I have developed what is called engaging conversation. And this is at my website also at www.tanyapauledwards.com, in which people can book time to come and talk with me. And the second forum that we're going to be doing on June 18, which is a paid forum, and that is about healing from sexual trauma. So you can head on over to my website. There are books available on there. My first poetry book is in the shop and available for sale. So